Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. Look at headlines. NFL Week 1. The lines are out and about. We'll jump into them. Each and every game. You know I got an opinion. I'm going to bet on every game for you here. Why wouldn't I? Before we get to that, let's quick little recap of today. Hockey. Yeah, we'll continue our terrible run in the NHL playoffs with the Stars puck line. 26-35. NBA 58-49. Nothing though. Mavericks to get to the Western Conference Finals. I don't know. I guess it's hanging tough. We're hanging tough here. See if we can lock this puppy up. Baseball. Looks like a 2-1 day in the video. White Sox run line winner. Cubbies under winner. Cardinals looking like a loser. Looking like a little loser. Loser from Loser Town. We'll see what happens here. I do have St. Louis, and I have the over 8.5. We got 7 here. So maybe I split out and have a nice 4-2 day on the sites. We'll see what happens. Props go 2-4. We lost $5 because we hit for plus 395. A couple opportunities. We just couldn't knock them in there. Vaughn let us down. DeYoung. But listen, 205 with Corey Lee, 170 with Tommy Pham. It's all right. We lost $5. It happens. We got some comments. We'll hit the comments. Before I do the comment, you know what? Let me give it a quick little Marcos minute for my guy who hasn't been here in a few days, but I don't mind. Listen, I'm going to give a shout out to everybody who comes in. Denver, Minnesota. Want to lean over here. Haven't bet this game. Don't think I will. Hockey on Thursday. I've got the Carolina puck line plus 165. No opinion on that Edmonton matchup. And baseball, nice little schedule. Haven't done anything with baseball yesterday. I do like the Yankee Twins under. Philly run line again. Boston, Tampa. No thank you. Jared Jones and the Cubby TBD. I'd probably say under in this one. Again, didn't bet it. Houston run line, only way to go. Minus $2. And the Dodgers and Cincy. I love when I see no pitchers listed. That's how we roll. Let's roll into, again, I'll do the comments, and then we'll jump into week 1 action. Michael Lamata. Iggy, how are you, Mike? Good evening. I'm going to do a shirt. It's going to say good evening. This is going to be a banger. Strap it in, boys. Here we go. Mike, you've been here for some NFL. Bang, I knew what you meant. Stop Geo's in the house. George Lobo. How you been, George? It's been a bit. I see you're getting ready for some NFL. You see the NFL headline. You're like, oh, NFL? I'll come in to say hello. Good to see you. Let's go Bengals. Bengals for the Super Bowl. The Bengals Super Bowl. We got them right after the Super Bowl. We wrote down the lines. You know that. I had to print out Super Bowl Sunday of the odds of Cincinnati, and I'm pretty sure I said to take the Bengals because I have it here listed. Where's the camera? Bengals, Jets, Rams, Browns. That's it. I don't think I got anything else deeper down there. It's definitely ain't midnight money. We're a little early. T-Money. I couldn't help myself. There's, 5 baseball games? A couple playoff games that I don't really love. But we got NFL. I'm glad I caught it. How am I killing you, fella? Come on. Mavs winner. You better smile. You got 9-1 incoming. Yeah, I do. Listen, you know me. I don't like to just count them until it gets there. So you blow a 14-point lead last game. I feel like they should have this wrapped up, so I don't get too wrapped up until it's all over. Yeah, lose $5 on the props. It's all right. Even if I end up splitting out here, um, it'll still be a winning day because the White Sox run line was a good plus money. So it'll be. I'll make a couple bucks. Nothing crazy. Literal change. Michael B's in the house. Michael B's looking good with his web. I didn't grab the web at plus $2. Web for the win. Plus 225 incoming for you. Rangers tempted by Carolina. You're up 3-0, and then you come in and you haven't looked good since. Why not? I don't want to lay 170. Do you want to take the Rangers? Hey, listen, I've lost on the Rangers the last two. They're up 3-0. So at this point, I know choking 3-0 leads is difficult. Could we get a game 7 here? Why? I mean, maybe they win in 7. I don't know. I'm going to go Carolina. I think the pressure is getting to the Rangers. Michael B. Heck of a night, man. First quarter, first half. Waiting on a spread of money line. So far, so good. Hit the ads money line plus 130 and caught them live at $3. Excellent night there on the ice. Brian Nunn is in the house. T-Money only playing Major League Baseball I think of is doing the Stroh's run line tomorrow. It's ugly like having a prom queen with a mustache. Yeah. Listen, if you're dating a chick and she's got a mustache in high school, bro. Is she Italian? Well, I'm not on Italian chicks, but I got a good memory of girls in high school. Cute girls, hot girls, ugly girls, just regular girls. I don't think there's any broad who had a mustache in high school. Man, that'd be a bad one, Team Money. Michael B. I'm waiting on my Giants got web. There it is, 230. Looking good. We don't want, you know me. I don't want to count it till it's over. Huge Raider fan. I think Joe Burrow is my favorite non-Raider player. I may take a shot on Bengals for the Super Bowl. I don't hate it. Michael A. The Bears good enough to be minus 4.5. We'll talk about them in a second. Delusional Bears fans must be drinking the Caleb juice. Yeah, they're drinking something. We got 8 runs here. We got 8 in LA. So this 8.5 is still alive. Can I get a run here? 2 more cracks at it for St. Louis. 2 more cracks at it, St. Louis, unless we could punch across a 2-outer here. For Super Bowl value-wise, I don't mind the Jaguars, Bengals, Eagles, all more than 10-1. Yeah. I'm not high on the Jags. That'll be a no for me. Cap says Andrew Vaughn almost could have helped me, but all the Higgs Sox players came through. Listen, I can't complain about guys. Everybody was getting hits. They took care of that. There was just, I think Benedetti went 3 for 3 or something. Let me I was annoyed because I had shots with, I know Fam was up there with opportunity to knock in guys. There was a lot of ribby opportunities. Fam was 2 for 4 with a ribby. That was 170. Vaughn 0 for 4. He left 2 on. DeYoung 1 for 4. He left 2 on. Benedetti 2 for 4 with a run. Corey Lee was 3 for 3 with the ribby, And Reimold went 1 for 2. And he left 2 guys on. So we had opportunities to have everybody come through. 2 did. A third would have put us over the top. It happens. It happens. Michael A. says, I'll take the Colts week 1. Probably go back to both dogs and hockey tomorrow. Rams as a dog. Sunday night football lines. We're going to get to all these. Arizona Cardinals plus 7. Bills that bad? I think so. Stop Gio says, I'll take a side bet on you at the Lions game. I'll take a side bet versus you on the Lions game. Even offer you 2-1 on your pencil in. We're going 1-0. Gio. for you like the Lions? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Everybody's here. The truth. Not sure if this is the Detroit Lightning burner coming in. Lions 3.5 all day long. All right, we're going to the top of the 8th here. Arenado, Burleson, Herrera coming to the dish. I need a run. I need a run, St. Louis. And last comment here. Thunder cut it to 10 with 6 to go. Just hedge for $25 at plus 11 hundo. 200 money line, 300 4.5. You never know. That's worth a shot. It is the playoffs. Anything's possible. All right. Patiently waiting. I know, folks. I know the world is waiting for NFL action. Because, let's be honest, the last 3 years here with look headlines, I don't like to tout that wins and I'm so good. We're good. We're good on look headlines. People in the comment section, you've been here for a while. Let people who've never watched before, because I click on the comments, let them know. I know what I'm talking about a little bit. Just a tad. Just a tad. Let's go. Ravens, opening night, 2.5 point dogs at KC Thursday. Sign me up for Baltimore here. Now, yeah, you have the whole Andy Reid at home. He's got Mahomes at QB, ridiculous record, bye week, rest record, all this great stuff with him. Yeah, they went out and they get a wide receiver, whatever. This is a game for the Ravens. And I think we're going to be able to get up to 3 in here by game time. I didn't bet this game yet. Although we'll probably just jump on a money line when it comes out when it gets back up to 3 because people bet on KC at home. Payback game for the Ravens, statement game for the Ravens, whatever you want to call this game for Baltimore. It's a huge game for Baltimore. KC's defending champs. I mean, what do they got to prove? Can they come out and win here? Absolutely. This isn't a knock on Kansas City. Just like the Ravens in the points, I would take Ravens on the money line. I think the public will bet Kansas City up. As soon as that 3 gets out there, I'm jumping on it. I doubt it goes to 3.5. I doubt it because everybody's what's the May? So June, July, August. What was it? 4 months. Everybody be like, oh, you'll see what they say. I'm going to say my things first here in May. We take the Ravens. Friday in, I believe this is in Brazil. Packers +1, 48.5 against Philly. I bet Philly already. How about that? Took the Eagles. I like Jordan Love. I like Green Bay, right? We had them to win the North last year. Philly just sputtered. Total collapse in the second half down the stretch. Bad. They need a good start to the season. Packers. A lot of love for the Packers. They had a great season. Maybe. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Beating San Francisco. Whatever. Slow it down here. We'll take Philly. Big bounce back. Get the season started right. Sunday action. Here we go. I didn't separate the 1 o'clock from 4 o'clock. I probably should have. I didn't. I apologize. Jags in Miami. Miami an overplay for me here. I don't like the Jags last year. I don't like the Jags this year. I don't think they're a good team. I'm not a big lover of Miami. I mean, I keep telling you, Tua to me is a hit away from never playing football again. But I think offensively, Miami's going to score some points here. Jags, they're just a team that scores late, puts points on the board. We're going to go Miami in the over here. Steelers and Atlanta. Boy, everybody's going to love Atlanta, right? I'm going to fade Atlanta every chance I get. 3? Give me Pittsburgh. I might do a little money line here on Pitt. I like the coach. I don't care if people think he's a underachiever or an overachiever, just plays to be 500. I don't know. I like the guy. I do. Falcons, boy, a lot of hype. A lot of hype on a guy coming off of an injury. An old guy at QB to boot. Falcons are going to be the trendy little squad. Not for me. Pitt plus the 3. Mini and Giants. Who even cares? Who even cares? This is like if a tree falls in the forest. I like Minnesota. Sam Darnold. I had a Darnold comeback player of the year ticket last year. 50 for 2,000. Because I thought, hey, Purdy, bad arm, bad shoulder, elbow, whatever the heck it was. At the time, he hadn't even thrown a football since the championship game. Whatever. Gun to my head here. Everybody, you want to pick in every game? Give me the Vikes. Panthers Saints, 5.5, 48. How many unders did we catch last year with the Saints? I told you to do. This is kind of low, but am I going to bet this one? I'm torn on this because the Panthers can't be as bad. They can't be as bad as they were last year, can they? And this is just a total crap number. Honestly, when it comes to ugliness, this might be one where you come in and take Carolina. But again, this is, hey, we're just talking here early in March, or excuse me, in May. The lines come out. Got a guy on second here. St. Louis. Can we knock them in? Can we get a little ducks on the ponds here? Patriots didn't bet. Dude, I will lay 9.5. I don't care. Who's quarterback for the Patriots? But he's high on the coach. Bengals got a lot to prove. Burrow's a great quarterback. Show me some health here. I'm hearing stuff that he's not even going to be what he was before. But for intention purposes here, Cincy over. Again, haven't bet this. It's May. I'll tell you the games I bet. I got the Philly game done already. This one not so much, but I got to dig a little more into the Pats here. Titans and Bears. Oh, this is Tennessee all day. I mean, the Bear 8.5 wins. What the heck's going, bro? Caleb Williams. People, I could be wrong. Maybe the guy is Mahomes 2.0 or better. I don't know. I think he's a soft-skinned baby that when things don't go right, he's gonna fold up like a tent. Give me the Titans. Give me Tennessee. Tennessee is for me 4.5. How do you 4.5 with the Bears? I don't even know who's quarterback for Tennessee. I don't even care. Arizona Bills. This is Buffalo. Another team, much like the Ravens. You got to come out, show you're good. The offense could still score. Right? You got rid of your wide receiver. You got to take care of business here early. You're laying a touchdown. I'm not an Arizona backer. Laying Bills here. Probably, you know what? Maybe an overplay here as well. Texans and the Colts. Give me Indy. Man, this is another one like that KC line. This is going to go up. People be all over the Texans. Oh, CJ Stroud. Oh, my goodness. Guy should have been MVP. Oh, shut up. Dude, Colts win this game. Colts in the over. Colts in the over. Indy money line. Don't even over. I know people are going to be like, oh, Stroud is awesome. Yeah, all right. Oh, I know nothing about football. Come in here, give out 70% winners weeks ahead of time in NFL. Denver. Here's another one. Who's going to want to bet Denver? I will. I'm a lunatic. You're giving me 6 points? I saw like a 4 out here, too. There was like a 4.5 at DK, 6 other spots. You're going to give me 6 points with the Broncos? Yeah, I'll take 6 points with the Broncos. I won't even think twice. We got our run. We got our run here. It says runs here in the MLB. Vegas. Harbaugh is bringing in Harbaugh. I don't know. I don't like taking, like I say this all the time. 3.5s, 7.5s. I more lean to the faves in those spots, right? Because I think they're trying to lure you in with that other half, that hook there. Be like, oh boy, you got to get that. You got to get that. Not for me. I think opposite in those spots. But in this spot here, I do kind of like the Raiders a little. Cowboys and the Browns. I'm taking the Browns here. Dallas. Not a joke. They're terrible. I want to say Washington comes in second place in the NFC East. Speaking of Washington here, about an under this game. We love Tampa, right? Nice 10-1 ticket last year I gave you. I don't know here. I'm going to say under. Sketchy quarterback play. I'm leaning on Washington now, believe it or not. Even with a rook, if the rook's out there. I'm leaning the Redskins, the commies, whatever the hell they call themselves. Here we go. The quarterback bowl. Stats Pafford and Mr. Goff, big contract Goff guy. Taking the Rams. Here's another 3.5. And again, this is just because I think these lines are going to move a little bit here. Especially, I think this is going to come down. You want to give me that half right now? I'll take it. Now, the 3.5, 7.5s, I like them more. Obviously, not 4 months out from a season. Line starts taking shape that first week. But here, give me Rams. The hype again. Hype train on the Lions. Monday night. I said this the other day. Jets. Ross the Jets. I'm like, give me the Jets in 6 points. I think the Jets win the AFC East. I do. I think San Fran's got enough kinks in the armor a little bit. I don't know. I think they kind of question themselves. Shanahan, I love him as a coach, but he makes some bad decisions sometimes. Cost himself some Super Bowls. Plural. Give me the Jets. There's your rundown. Every game. Let's see what we got here in the comments. Where are you? All right, there's the truth. Michael, Detroit Lightning must be lurking here somewhere. I don't know. Detroit Lightning. Subjo says, DK and Caesar looking like the last 2 books with Stroh's run line, even when the rest of the market say moving towards the Stroh's as expected. Yep. Lions homer here, far from downtown, wanting to get tickets to the Oprah. So listen, get them now. Sunday Night Football will be a big show. Big game. Of course, and then, come on, you got a lot of hype on your squad. T-Money, look at the lines. It's made for the pros. Straight money, Sean. Straight money. Yeah, I mean, when I'm telling you like Thursday to bet a Sunday game, not that Sunday, the week ahead of time, because the line's going to move 2 points, you should do it. Other says I'd bet Baltimore, but at 124, I'm off it. You don't like them at plus 3 points? Plus 125 there? Line of pieces a Chiefs team. Ravens always have solid secondary. Chiefs been slow starters. Yeah, like what do they got? I mean, Ravens. I mean, this could be my 10-star money bomb of the week right here. Start the season. Game of the start off my Thursday, September game of the year. I think the Ravens. Lot to prove, man. They got a lot to prove to themselves. That's going to be as much as now. Week 2, you want to go against them, fade them in week 2, the Ravens. I'm not going to say no to that one. That's who do they got in week 2? Hold on, let's pull it up. Never mind, I can't pull it up here. T-Money, Baltimore's on the right side. Chiefs regular season, don't do it for me. They just want 11 wins, which makes sense. They know what to do every year. Yeah, they're going to do their thing. Michael Mott is a Philly guy. I'm all over Eagles week 1. Yeah, I think that the team's got to come out strong the way they ended. Mahomes, anytime TD, if it's anywhere around even, call me square. Yeah, he'll run one in. T-Money says I load up on Philly against the Packers, but I don't know what Eagles team we're going to get. Again, I'm betting on a team that what we saw 2 years ago now, right? Because last year's over. Team started pretty good, but didn't play well, and not playing well caught up with them the whole second half of the season. All those close wins they were kind of escaping with, not so much. Here, again, this is also a lot of hype on Green Bay. Big season for them last year. Follow it up. It's tough to follow it up. So, Hurt's going to follow it up. Team I said Steelers Titans as dogs calling my name. Yes. Falcons will underachieve, and it's the Bears. Oh, the Bears. Get the hell out of here, the Bears. Michael says Packers are challenging Detroit for the division. Going to be tight in the NFC North 2-horse race. I'm not saying the Packers are bad. I'm just saying they're going to get a lot of love. Week 1, give me the Eagles. Michael B. Similarly, NBA Pacers first quarter. I know the game's not till Friday. This will be a 3 by game. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? We've seen it in this series, right? You get blasted, you come back home, team comes out, and it's a no-doubter. Nick Nasty likes the Steeler pick that I have there over Atlanta. Like people realize because Cousins coming off of a torn ACL, 35. Yeah, I don't think they do. I don't know what people think that Kirk Cousins is like 26 or something. I mean, got ACL at that age. All right, against Pittsburgh too. Like Pittsburgh doesn't have a defense. Alrighty. Somebody says Mavs plus 205, never in doubt. Denver about to wrap up their series. Ant basically waved the white flag during his post-game interview. Did he? Did they play today? Or was that on the other day they played? Panther Shades next. Yeah, come on. Michael B. Speaking of old, what do you expect from Rodgers? The whole Jets offense is full of players who made of glass, and they added Mike Williams. That I think the offensive line rebuilt itself. It should, if it holds up, dude. They got some playmakers on offense. They got some guys on offense, and I'm betting on that the offensive line keeps Rodgers upright. That's my thought process on that one. And again, that's the trickiness of futures and betting how guys' health holds up, especially a guy like Rodgers, again, coming off an injury. Saints should win by 21. I don't say no to that, right? Because that game could easily be 24-3. I don't think the Saints are scoring like 40. But I don't know, man. Something, and I'm not a Carolina guy. I mean, we were just looking to go opposite Carolina all the time last year. I almost want to say money line them there in week 1. Vikings Giants next. Yeah, terrible game. Although I lean mini. Higgy could be in for the Patriots. Seriously, I mean, Patriots going to have a rough. I don't want to lay 9.5. I'll be honest with you. I put Cincy in the over because, you know what, you're coming off an injury, Burrow. You get up in that game and maybe they pull you at 24-3 in the third quarter. Like, why are we leaving this guy in here? I just don't like laying those kind of numbers. Week 1, week 10, week 9 don't make a difference. But I think the Patriots are not a good team. Since they might hit the over himself, I don't know. Well, I don't know about that one. They can. The offense is there, but I want to see it from Burrow first. Guy's hurt. He always seems to be hurt. T-Money says, watch your mouth. Mahomes and Williams mentioned the same sentence. Never. Guy busy paid enough. Well, that's what people say about him. They think he's freaking awesome. I don't know. I see a guy who can't beat teams in the Pac-12 that have 3 NFL players on their team. And they want to run back and say, well, it's because of their defense couldn't stop anybody. Well, I mean, if you're that good a quarterback, you should be scoring 55 a game and winning these games. I don't know. Yeah. College quarterbacks, it's a crapshoot. It is. Go look at them all. Who knows who's going to be big? They're talking like, yeah, Caleb Williams MVP. Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't it like 2 years ago people were betting Trey Lance to be MVP? Yeah, how'd that work out? He's backing up Dak right now. Michael B said, I think Bryce Young is trash, but the wide receiver they got in the second round out of South Carolina, Xavier Legret, is one of my fantasy sleepers. How can be a sleeper if you think they got a terrible quarterback? Sean faded in Texas already. Right out of week 1, you know I'm gonna. Like everybody's not going to bet the Texans. Oh, yeah, it's got to win by a field goal. Oh, easy money. Put that in a parlay. Yeah, Colts outright. Get the pen out for that one, team money. 49ers by 6.5. Well, it's not even 6.5. It's 6. It's 6. And you've heard me say this, team money. I 7.5. I'm all over the faves. Like I'm not falling for the old banana and tailpipe, right? We're like, no. You're gonna give me 6 because, right? San Fran, you can't win by a touchdown. That's all I hear. That. These are little. I got the little organ grinder in my head, and I see 2.5s. Oh, you Texans 2.5. Niners are gonna win by a touchdown. Oh, it's yeah, so easy, so easy. Michael B. I like Caleb Williams. It's really unfair to compare to Mahomes. It's him. Guy's so good. I agree. You have to fade the Bears simply him. But I'm not. I'm not saying it's Mahomes. This is what people talk about. All these quarterbacks are some. Oh, he reminds me of. Stop it. Reminds me of who? I don't. I'm not a draft. Whatever. Who to say? It's like a talent manager. I don't know how to grade these quarterbacks. All I know is the quarterback. He's coming into a team with a crap head coach. Don't worry about it. You'll see the new coordinator. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You want to lay points with him? You think that team's going to win 9 games? Go over the win total? Get the heck out of here. Michael Lotto, NFL Marcos Minute. Yes. Where's Marcos? Marcos, our big Miss Danica fan. Bears going to be Tennessee. Come on, Higgs. Will Levis is overrated and he stinks. Is he quarterbacking? He's the quarterback for them? Who's even starting for them? I don't even care who's starting for them. Doesn't make a difference. Because I know who's starting for the Bears. And he's a rookie. And he's laying points. No, thank you. And I'm pretty sure the coach is still the same coach. And he's trash. Where'd Tannehill end up? Where'd he end up going? Or Willis? Who else? Did they draft another quarterback in the draft? Tennessee just takes every quarterback. Can't go wrong. Just got 5 of them. Just throw them out there. Tyler Rogers trying to give my $500 away. What's happening? What's happening in your Giant game? Thunder sold me out to dry. They sold you out, huh? They what happened? Is that happens? I know there's some other guy, and I hate saying his name, who says stuff like "sold me out" and "stole the bag" and this kind of nonsense. Stop watching that dummy. Stop watching that dummy. T-Money, Sean, I'm going money line. I got Baltimore. I bet Baltimore on the regular season against the Chiefs. Usually cashes. Playoffs, of course, I go the opposite and ride KC into the ground. Yeah, no, that's another thing. Like, how the heck you run the ball in the first drive and you don't run the ball ever again in the game? Fixed. Oh, listen, huge question. Winning free pick page. Or no, it's on Sean Higgs YouTube. I'm sorry. Big poll question. Answer the poll question. NFL week betting. Do you bet it now? Heck yeah, or your day-to-day better? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. It says there's 50-some people watching on Twitter or have scrolled past it. Go to the YouTube, Sean Higgs, and vote in the poll. Michael Mata, I know Groovy. Caleb isn't going to be throwing against turnstile defenses like the Pac-4 had. Exactly. Again, with the rookie quarterbacks, you're a say a top 10 pick, top 7. You're going to a bad team with a new head coach that has problems, which is why they fired the head coach, because they don't have a quarterback and their line is a sieve and they don't have a wide receiver and they don't get pressure on opposing quarterbacks. So now this guy is going to a team that has a head coach that was terrible, and he's run out another first-round pick, and now he's got another one. This is a nice recycling. So it's what, 2024? So what, 2027? The Bears will be up here again, top 5 pick in the draft. Groovy Cap says, Michael Amato, I'm jumping on the under all year in this first Bears game. Under. I like that. Rodgers and Brees all had to stay healthy to have a shot. Yes. But if you have an offensive line, you shouldn't be getting crushed behind it. So that's my point to that. No, yeah. Well, it's asking a lot, but it's, can you get your offensive line together? They went out, they signed a bunch of guys. Michael agrees with the under. Give us your way through the AFC, NFC championship teams. I just did. I said, obviously Super Bowl teams. I like the Bengals, Jets, Rams, and Bears as my 4. I'm not going to give you the Niners or the Chiefs. You know, you want to say Baltimore? All right. I mean, I Mike, you've watched enough. You know, I'm not going to give you the odds-on favorite to win something. I'm going to try to look a little further down the food chain. Tannehill's throwing trash in Nashville right now. Ryan Tannehill. He got his payday, right? From where did he come from? Miami? Tannehill's a free agent right now. I'm sure soon someone gets hurt, he'll get a job. Probably the Jets or the Falcons. Yeah, listen, that's a guy. He's a decent backup. I like Will Levi way more than I like Bryce Young. Levi's athletic, big man. I think Tennessee could surprise people this year. I like their running back Spears. Again, it's a spot for me to fade a rookie quarterback, fade a bad head coach. I know Tennessee's got their own problems. You gonna give me 4.5 in a game that could be 6-3, 9-2? Listen, I'll take points. I'm always gonna take the points. Alrighty. Why can't I pull up any comments here? I mean, because there are no comments. There we go. Alrighty. That's your rundown for all the NFL. That's it. Midday Money tomorrow. Noon. Hit the like button. I'm going to close the poll for once. Usually I never end the polls. I'll do it now. And that's that. Poll is closed. Show is over. Back at noon